I'm Bill Rushing. I'm a sales agronomist for Armor Seed Company, and my territory is more central Arkansas. I got my tape out. I wanted to show you how I pop a line and how I catch my population. And I go 17 and a half. Pretty much all the corn that I have in my area is on 30-inch rows. You'll run into a twin row every now and then, but majority of it is 30-inch rows. So it's a real easy method to get this figured out. I'll run 17 and a half feet on my tape, and then I'll just do my count through there. I did a count just a minute ago on this. I'm at 35,000. You know, when I do a plot or when I get in a situation to make a recommendation, you know, there's a few things I think that really make a corn crop what it can do on an increase side. You know, most folks kind of settle out and say, I want 200 bushel corn, and it seems like now people are wanting 250 bushel corn. So to step up that and get higher yields and just do better, I believe in several things, but one is the tillage that we do. I think a deep tillage is necessary for the root system of a corn crop, whether you're running a chisel plow or a ripper. You know, nothing that's just a top surface tillage. That really creates only a hard pan mainly. So we've got to do some deep tillage. This field had deep tillage on it with a no-till ripper. He did a real good job of getting it busted up, and I feel like that we're going to have a good root system on our corn here. Another thing that I've watched some of the growers do to increase their yield is plant population. You know, I said 35,000. When I first started in this business, people thought 26, 28,000, 30 was a high, and now we're bumping these populations up a lot higher. Now, some hybrids require a higher population, and some don't. But even at a minimum, the hybrids that I feel like that I have in my whole lineup that I promote, whether they're more determinate or have a lot of flex in them, I always try to run in the 34,000 range. That's where I try to target each grower as we set up the planter and get it set. But I do have some hybrids that are more determinate, and I'll run those up, say 38 and 36, somewhere in that range, just to get a higher population. But those are two features that I feel like that increase our yield. Another is this nitrogen rate. You know, putting more nitrogen out. If we're going for it, we got to have it there. So if I want 240 bushel corn, I got to put out enough nitrogen for 240 bushel corn. Now, when we do our other soil recs, like just on getting potash recommendations, phosphate recommendations, a lot of those are determined more off of a soil test. And you know, you're still targeting what you're trying to do on your yield. So, you know, if you're trying to shoot for this high number, make sure that you've got the food out there for it to take up.